So I was sitting there watching my soaps and everything, and I came across this story about a fellow YouTuber named Arab. I think that's his name. Got kidnapped. This is insane, right? So this guy went to a war-torn country, Haiti, to do an interview with probably the most dangerous yet laughable name possible, which is barbecue. I'm trying not to laugh right now because I know this is a serious subject, but I did a little research on this guy. And, he travels different places, um, very dangerous places. And this is just one of those things where it's like, I'm trying not to slam him too hard, but let me tell you something. When you go to one of these third world countries or pretty much any country and you are an American, you pretty much are always going to have a target on your back. Now this guy is being held for ransom for 600K or whatever. And the country is known for capturing people, kidnapping people left and right. And so it's a pretty messed up situation. And one, I do hope that this guy comes back in one piece, right? Two, this is one of those things where it's like, I don't know if people are just adrenaline junkies or they just got to get the content so bad. Granted, this guy was getting like 1 million views in like each video. And I mean, as a YouTuber that looks at their views and gets motivated when their views are high or get demotivated when their views are low, I can understand that to some extent, but I ain't put my life in danger for no views. That's what I'm not going to do. So the fact that he went to this country and just thought that everything was going to be easy peasy. I mean, yeah, he made a bunch of like cryptic messages talking about, well, if I die or whatever, then, at least you can enjoy the channel or something like that. You got to sit there and go back and try to find a tweet. But it was just something where it's like, it almost seemed like he kind of saw it coming, right? And it's like, you are going to a very dangerous country to interview a very dangerous man. I mean, hell, even when you like look at the travel advisory, they give you so much stuff. I mean, it's like level 4 as far as places that you shouldn't go, and he went there. So I don't know. I thought the story was kind of interesting because I remember doing a video like maybe about a year or so ago. The basketball player that wanted to go into Russia, where she had some stuff in her her luggage or whatever, and they really threw the book at her. And people were coming at me sideways talking about, well, you shouldn't have did this video because of this, that, and the third. And I'm like, no, I should have did this video because here's the thing. You want to sit there and go to these other countries, you want to sit and explore, fine. But you have to be aware that once you go outside of the United States, if you think it's bad out here, it's worse going to some other places. And you got to be prepared for that. You got to be prepared for the fact that when you go to these places, you are the enemy. A lot of times in these situations, your rights are not going to be as protected as somebody else's rights that live there. Altercations wind up happening. Who you think is going to go into jail? Or worse. So you got to be aware of that. You can't just go into these places blindly and just be like, oh, well, la-di-da-da, I'm just an American. It's like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. And this, as bad as this is, and again, I do hope that this guy is going to be okay, um, should be, an example of not so much as in what not to do, but just use your common sense. Don't go to a place like Haiti or North Korea thinking that, very violent places that can do God knows what with you when you get there and just be doing it for the content or just be doing just because you think it's just, some place to go. Just be aware of that. That's pretty much all I got. Let me know in the comments section what do you think about this story. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.